What's up, YouTube? I am Z-Town Train, and this is just a basic dude vlog. I have something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I think it is really, really cool, and I am very impressed with it. Recently, I kind of figured out that the pole that I had Aiden using was just a little bit too old when he casted it one day, and an eyelet on the pole just snapped right off. It was an old Zebco 404 combo, but it was many years old. It had been run before we got it. So what I decided to do was to get everybody new fishing poles. So I decided to go on Amazon and see what they had on there. And I found a really amazing one. This is the one that I got for Aiden. And it is absolutely beautiful. It is the Sougayilang. I'm 100% certain I'm saying that right. I'm not. The Sougayilang Phoenix Spincast combo. And this is kind of their answer to like a Zebco slingshot or any of those little spin casters that you can buy pretty inexpensively in just about any store to take a kid fishing. You know, the Spincast is like $10 for the 10 or 12 bucks, $15 for the whole combo. I think the last time I saw them, they were like $16. And this is fairly comparably priced. It is the Sougayilang Phoenix combo, and I just want to show you guys this rod, man. This is just the most. It is the most. Look how pretty that thing is, man. It is like an art piece. I mean, it is literally like looking at like a Monet or something, right? I think that is just one of the prettiest fishing rods I've ever seen. And it comes with this nice spin cast reel here. And the thing about this combo, it's got the split handle construction. The thing about this combo is that this reel is metal. It has metal gears. The insides, there's no plastic gears or plastic anything about this reel. The body might have plastic right there, just like the slingshot and whatever. But the gears and the interior, the working parts, are all metal parts, and they look pretty dang tough to me. I have not used it because it's Aiden's. I'm waiting until spring break, and I took spring break for the kids off, and I'm taking the kids fishing with their new reels and rods. And I think that, man, I'm kind of jealous of the thing. I'm joking a little bit, but I really think that is just a beautifully made rod. Everything feels really good. It's got a great feel to it. Fast action, medium light, and it is just it's 5.5 feet, 5.5 feet, and I think that is just about the prettiest fishing rod that I've ever seen. I think that design on it is just absolutely beautiful. I really do think that is nice. Let's look at some specs. I do have some specs pulled up. 3-4-1 gear ratio. It is 2.8 feet closed, so it's a two-piece rod, two-section rod. Lure weight 1/8 to 1/2 ounce, and line weight 6 to 10 pound test. They have packages of 2 at Amazon for like $40, which is a pretty decent steal. And they just kind of go over the whole thing with you. Metal gears, full meal deal, man. It is just, Aiden loves it. He's been fishing with me this year a lot, and I think that we found this place where we sort of agree on something being cool. And he has a good time every time we go. A lot of the time we'll just kind of split off a little bit from each other. Both of us do our thing, and he's caught a fish more recently than I have. He caught a little like juvenile snook out of a canal over here. a little while back, all by himself, everything done by himself, pulled out of the water, pulled the fish up, just him doing it. And I couldn't have been prouder. I thought that was an awesome moment, and he seemed really happy. Another cool thing, check it out. It's got the hook catch down here at the bottom. A lot of the cheaper ones don't do that. And I just think that it is pretty as a picture. You know, really cool wild paint job on it. And we're testing a couple of these Spincasters out. Me and the boys. Liam got a completely different rod that we'll talk about on a later day. Oops. And we're going to test a couple of them out. But just from the first impression, I really, really like this combo a lot. I think that it is very cool. I think that it is going to be a good fishing combo. It's got that. It's light, and it's got some backbone to the rod. 2-piece, so it's going to be easy for us to get around. And I am just super excited about it. I think that this is going to be an excellent, excellent little rod for Aiden to use. When that eyelet came off his other rod, we were like in the middle of fishing, and it was just such a bummer of a day. You know, he didn't really freak out over it, but I felt kind of bad about it. The eyelet came off, and it was just kind of running around on his line by the time I saw it. And so I just kind of took the pins off the eyelet where the eyelet used to be, and we finished fishing for the day. But now we don't have to worry about it because he's got a brand new one. And, you know, I think that it is just as fancy gets. I really do think it's cool. So the Sougayilang Phoenix Spincast combo, you can find them on Amazon. They're in packs of 2, the same way that you can often find like a slingshot. There are some comparable Shakespeare Spincast combos in the same price range. There are also some comparable like Berkeley. All of the name brands do an inexpensive Spincast combo as kind of a gateway drug, because once you catch some fish, man, it's really hard to get away from. I mean, once you catch a few, there's not very many more things that I think are more fun, personally. So why not get a kid something that looks just rad to go fishing with, right? Something that looks freaking awesome. And I think that is going to be that. And we'll talk about what I'm going to do is the kids are going to use their new combos during spring break. And we will reconvene after spring break, and we will talk about both of their combos and how they did, because they both have comparably priced fishing poles, but I got them from different places. Both the kids, they both seemed to like them, and I tried to kind of tailor the rod to the kid. You know, I knew when I saw this pole that Aiden was gonna think it was pretty cool, and I called him in there to look over my shoulder and I was like, "Hey man, you know, what do you think of this one?" He thought it was cool, man, and so I hooked him up, and I think that he's gonna have a lot of fun using this. We won't even talk about what I bought for myself. We might talk about what I bought for myself. We won't talk about what I bought for myself in any positive terms, because I think that I have learned that I might either be I'm not even gonna tell the story, man. I'm just gonna show you real quick. That was my first outing with my new rod. we blew that. I've casted this one 4 times, and 4 times I've messed it up. I think that it's hard for a spinning reel guy to go to the bait caster after this long. I think maybe, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to teach it to myself. Anyhow, so the Sougayilang Phoenix, just on the unboxing, it comes in a nice, comes in a nice rod sock. Keep everything nice. Came in double boxed, and no damage to it from shipping, which was great, which is rare now. Just on the first blush, 5 out of 5, man. Can't beat it. I think that it's a really nice fishing rod. I think that it's going to be a lot of fun to use, and I can't wait to see how Aiden does with it. So, I am Z-Town Trant, and this is just a basic dude vlog, and I cannot wait to go try these new poles and tell you guys all about them. You have a great day. Bye-bye.